Hope is like a remote tutoring service using Zoom that is run completely by medical students, specifically for Miami-Dade County public school students. And specifically, we're going to start with tutoring high school students. For me specifically, the biggest thing is I think as medical students, we all just innately really want to help. And for myself and my class specifically, we were supposed to start third year on Monday. So that means that we were supposed to start like working in the hospital, working in clinics, and seeing patients. So it's been something that, that transition from going from the classroom to learning about medicine to finally being able to like actually practice medicine and see patients all the time was something that we were really, really looking forward to. But obviously, with the coronavirus, for our safety and the safety of others, that has been put on hold for quite a long period of time, presumptively. And, with different regulations from the local government and hospitals, we're really like not allowed at the hospital at all. And we're not even really allowed outside of our homes. But we still, really wanted to figure out some way to help in any way we could. And I know for me, I thought of helping public school kids when I saw that 22.5 million public school children rely on the public school system for meals throughout the week, which I think is definitely concerning, and it's incredible to see how other people are taking initiatives to help solve that problem. But it also helped me realize that there are a lot of students that probably really, really rely on the school schedule for structure, especially when it comes to learning, and also thinking about all of the different people that still have to work, and so not knowing what their children are doing at home if they're home by themselves. If I'm home by myself and I'm a high schooler or a middle schooler, I'm not super inclined to go and study. But we all know as medical students just how important education is, especially in terms of achieving higher education and social mobility. And so we want to do our part to really help the younger generation, because we remember how much help that we got to get us to this point. So we want to try to pay that forward. We were just sitting around the dinner table when we were all eating late at night, and when we decided that we like really wanted to try to push this initiative forward, we all like really we just wanted something that seemed positive, and so that's just kind of like what we came up with.
And so it looks like the last number I saw was 45 medical students have volunteered to tutor. What was it like getting other students, or reaching that number and getting other students involved?
Yeah, I mean, it was really easy. It took sending out emails to our classes with a sign up form. And now, like, I still get texts from people asking if they can still sign up. And now we have 52 tutors that are ready to work.
Wow, congratulations. So can you tell me a little bit about how the program works? The students sign up, they get assigned to a tutor. Just what does that process look like?
Yeah, so Miami-Dade County Public Schools has out our sign-up link that's through the FIU website. And they go to the link and they'll sign up, and they can either designate if they are like a first-time student receiving tutoring, or if they've already had a tutoring session with us. Then the survey logic will take them to different parts of the survey. And so if you're a first-time student, you'll list your grade, your name, anything about you that you think would help us to better accommodate you with tutoring, any languages that you speak, and then a list all of our course offerings, and they can indicate what course they would like help with, and then a brief description of how they want to be helped. Whether it's like, oh, like there are some concepts that I would like better explained to me, or I have a project due that I'd like help with, or I have homework that I would like to be reviewed with as well. And then they'll fill out just a schedule of 5 times that work for them for 1-hour sessions, Monday through Sunday. And then that will generate an email to us, and then we'll pair them on our end with a tutor, and then the tutor will reach out directly with them to set up the Zoom call. We cover essentially every course that you can take in science and math. So anything from grade level science to AP Bio and AP Physics, and then anything in math from grade level math and Algebra 1, Algebra 2, all the way to Calculus AB, and then all of the AP History classes, all of the AP English classes, as well as different foreign languages, and even classes like piano. Anytime that you're working with students, and especially anyone who's technically classified as a minor, like ensuring their safety and ensuring their protection is at the forefront of your mind all the time. And, you know, it can definitely be maybe a little like weird or a little uneasy at first for a parent just to, you know, for their child to just be online and video chatting with someone that they've never met before. So all of our students that have been verified as tutors with a level 2 federal background check that we do as part of being medical students at FIU, but also the administrators from Miami County Public Schools have access to all of the Zoom meetings, and then so they can jump in and just check on things whenever they want. And as well, we really encourage the parents, if they're there, to come and meet the tutor at the beginning of the session, and then they can feel free to hop in and out of it as much as they would like.
Awesome. So yesterday was the first day of the program, is that right?
So yesterday was we were probably like a day behind. So yesterday was the day that we started disseminating the information and started, and our survey opened. And last night when I checked, we had already had 5 students sign up. So we're getting them scheduled right now as we speak.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Excited to hear how that first day might go. So keep us posted. Is the program something that you see continuing beyond the current need during this time? And if yes, you know, what does that look like 5-10 years from now?
That's definitely something that we have talked about, and that Miami-Dade County Public Schools has already shown a little bit of interest in. It's a little tricky just understanding right now that most of our volunteers, just because of the way that scheduling works out, because we don't necessarily have coursework that we're in. So as third years, we have much more availability, but our second years are in the midst of cardiopulm right now. But some of them are still signing up. And then our students that transition to third to fourth year are studying for STEP. So they're really busy. But we know that after May 15th is when our school will update when the next time we might be in the hospital is. And so just trying to make sure that we protect our students' time, the tutors' time, because of a very demanding clinical schedule. We have preliminarily said that our collaboration is set to go through May 15th, but it is something that we're hoping to possibly integrate with the incoming class of first years that will start at the end of July and the beginning of August, if that's something that we think that we can maintain, just depending on like the level of interest and the level of need. And we're also, depending on the demand we get, we're hoping to possibly recruit other medical students from local institutions here in Miami. It's always been a kind of a tricky thing for me to answer, and it's actually been something that struggle with is not the right word, but definitely wrestle with a lot in maybe trying to like best articulate why I really want to like pursue medicine and help people. I've been really fortunate to never have experienced like a really hard personal loss, but I've have come to know a lot of people and to still like walk with a lot of people through a lot of their hardships. And I know for me, I find probably the most satisfaction when I'm able to see someone who's in pain, and I don't have to know their pain or have experienced their pain before, but just in like solidarity of understanding that they are in pain, I just have noticed that I have a willingness to help shoulder someone else's pain the best that I can to try to help them a little bit.
Is there anything that I haven't asked you about, Project Hope, that you would like everyone to know?
I mean, I think that Hope just really exemplifies like the FIU student body as a whole, and as well, like we have a lot of other initiatives that we're starting. Like today, students just started a homeless initiative where they're trying to work with the very large homeless population that we have here in Miami. As well, we have students that are doing PPE drives. We have students that are working to provide again meals to public school children that rely on the public school system for them. As well, we just started a testing site at FIU for possible COVID-19 patients. And we had so many students that wanted to volunteer that probably not every student will even have the opportunity to volunteer. So I think that this is just an example of how HW students are just so willing and ready to lead and to give back to their community.
Tell us where anyone wanting more information about the program can go to find more information, social media, website. Just let us know where we can find more information. And
really on Twitter at just at MDCPS, that's Miami-Dade County Public Schools. And then on the Miami-Dade County Public Schools STEAM website as well is where they list the link, which is go.fiu.edu/hope. And then another like little brief description in our course offerings.
Awesome, great. Thank you so much for talking with us today, Matthew.
Yeah, of course.